Ryan. Let's see. What's up, guys? We are back. We are back. And I believe it's twice today, right? 2 times we're back. 2 times. Could have been anywhere in the world and you're here. I greatly appreciate that. We are playing Marvel's Avengers. And this is the lead. Right here is where we talk a little bit about what's going on. Like me listening to the same song over and over again, because that's my jam. Michael Bublé on that one. If you briefly heard it, that's also how I opened up the show on the last go. Don't know if that's what I will do every time, but there's that. Patch notes. Patch notes are anything that I've done to improve the show. I increased the volume. I increased the volume on it was the music in the background was too low, brought that up. Me wasn't as loud and clear, made some adjustments in the EQ. I kind of like how it sounds. I don't think I'm going to tweak that anymore. Maybe the volume up or down, but I think it's fine. Excuse me. What else did we do? We did the Division 2, playing it on PC. I thought it looked great. You know, I had to take the graphics and the ultra settings down and the ray tracing type stuff down so that I wouldn't lose frames. And I didn't lose any frames to my knowledge on it. Everything was great on that end, so that's great because that means that it's another game I can add to the arsenal. What else did we do? I added some things inside the chat. Kylo, what is up? Yeah, so I added some stuff in the chat. And so, like, one of the things I added in the chat, and again, I'm still learning this whole thing. So, you know, Kylo is a cool cat. He signed up, so let's make sure that we go ahead and show him love for joining us and spending a little time in here. And so stuff like that is what I just recently added to the chat, and it takes a little, you know, a minute or two for that. I also added because some games I play, like Marvel's, a lot of times people ask questions, and the questions they ask, and I feel like the dev should do this for the dev stream, but just something as simple as this. Boom, look at that. Now, if you're curious if there are any significant updates to the Marvel game, there you go. There's no information on Clint, no information on Spider-Man, no information on Black Panther, no information on She-Hulk or Warhammer or any character of that nature. No date on Gear 2.0, and there's nothing on the cloning labs as of now. Look at that. Just one little button makes it easy. And if people ask questions, is there anything out? That's what I do. Exactly. I hope Clint comes out in February. The reason why I think it'll be February is, honestly, I think Cyberpunk made a shadow and allowed people to kind of just slip under the radar as far as other games. You know, Ubisoft was dealing with some harassment issues. This game was dealing with what they were dealing with. But it's also the part of the fiscal year starts in February. So February, March, I honestly think that's when you're going to start to see not just this game, you're going to see other gaming companies release trailers, and you're going to get the business report on stuff, and that'll come out. Like today, one of the head people for Xbox mentioned, hey, listen, we're having issues with the shortage, and he expects the shortages to continue into the first quarter. That's big news. So that means Xbox systems are going to have a shortage from February, March, and almost going into April, lower than where they thought it was going to be. That's great news for Nintendo. It's great news for Oculus. It's great news for PlayStation, but not so good for Xbox. So that's probably why you're starting to see, or what you've been seeing, which is the Xbox system on shelves right now. Even though PlayStation and Switch are in the high demand. So we'll find out what Sony's situation is. And then the last part of gaming news, because there is no gaming news that has to deal with Marvel's Avengers, is Battlefront 2. Okay, you've been trying to get an Xbox Series X. I got an Xbox Series S, and I got it the same day it came out. And I honestly think I got it by luck. And what I mean by that is I was on the actual Microsoft Store website, and not the one that you get when you go to Xbox. It's the Microsoft site that's kind of like it's weirdly hidden. I had to go to like a European news site, and they gave the link, and I clicked that link. If I find it, I'll put it in the Discord. But basically, what it was is it was like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I had like multiple browsers open. You know the drill. Multiple browsers are open with the auto refresh on, and I happened to just look up and see the button go to add to cart for the S. And I've always wanted the S over the X because I'm not really a big Xbox fan, even though I own every system except for the Xbox One. But I like the fact that it was digital, it was smaller, travel size. I could still play a little bit of everything. The high def, everything that I needed as a casual player, I thought it was perfect. And plus I have a gaming PC. So I'm not missing out on anything when it comes to, well, the X is stronger. Not in my situation, it wasn't a need. But anyways, the button lit up at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and I clicked on it, went through the process, and then I paid for it. And when I told friends and I literally finished the payment, like as I'm doing it, I'm telling people, hey, listen, it let me go through. And they were like, the link doesn't work. And sure enough, the link didn't work. I'm assuming they were testing something before the actual release of the system or the batches came out, but that's what happened. But yeah, you're starting to find Xbox Series S because I think it was H&B Photos. They just went on sale literally maybe like an hour ago. They went on sale selling the X and the S, the X and the S. Who else? GameStop did it today. PlayStation 5s in the direct store went off today. Target is on alert for both systems. Walmart just sold the Xbox Series X and the S recently. So all those things just happened. So it's a matter of time. But I honestly think you'll be able to grab that X, give or take, you know, if you're hanging around where they're, I guess, putting the information out there. And then the last bit of news before we jump into the game is Star Wars Battlefront 2. Don't know if you know this. If you missed your chance, you missed your chance. Epic Games, okay, known for the Unreal Engine and Fortnite, changing gaming as we speak. They went ahead and gave out, and they've been doing it like other companies do, free monthly games. PlayStation does it, Xbox does it. It happens. It's a part of the culture. But they did Battlefront 2. And it was such a perfect time. The Mandalorian, it just finished the second season. You got the spin-offs that are coming from multiple characters and multiple movies. You got canon on books for young adults, older adults, comics. Just Disney is really getting the reins and figuring out what to do with the Star Wars lineup. And okay, Kylo, so he's played it since the beta. I played Battlefield 1 and Battlefront 1 and 2. And on number 2, it just, I don't know. For me, I just wasn't liking it. I think there was an Anakin glitch that didn't allow me to do certain moves. I can't remember. There was another character I used to mess with. They kind of throw this fall grenade or something. It's like poison or something. And I really enjoyed playing with that character. But I couldn't. So I just walked away from it. But here he goes. Epic Games goes ahead and says, hey, Battlefront 2. Free. And because of the hype of what, okay, 2 is better than 1, okay, and because of the hype or the connection from the series, not the movies, and that's the sad thing, it's not the movies. And it wasn't a situation where it's like Rust, where it was a bunch of streamers that jumped on and influencers and content creators, and that, no, it just, people were just in the mood to play Star Wars game, which you have Squadrons, you've got Night of the Old Republic. People are playing Star Wars games again, and boom, this is the crazy number that they have. Listen to this. We're sitting here in the Panthers Den. If you're new, I'm the Dad Panther. We're on the lead. The lead is where we talk about gaming news. You could have been anywhere in the world, and you're here with me. Good day, good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you're at. Thank you. And then we'll jump into playing some Avengers and me catching up on some of these characters. But Epic Games reports that this game had, and this was free. 19 million people downloaded Battlefront 2. That's crazy. And I believe that's only on PC, because to my knowledge, I think that was only on PC. I picked it up. Andy, you know Andy from the stream, he picked it up. So many people picked, 19 million people picked this game up, whether you played it from the beta or you popped into it later. And if they didn't in the last live service, yeah, that's honest. Yeah, if they, and people are talking about it now, like if they didn't. And here's the thing with this game, from what I'm hearing, and I'm a casual Star Wars fan. I watch everything Star Wars does, but I couldn't tell you anything. I couldn't have that deep conversation. But how hot the Mandalorian was, and everything that came with it, the service had literally just ended, and it has a skeleton crew. They made only one adjustment, which was because of the 19 million, they had to adjust the servers, because the EA could not keep up with the fact that everyone and their mom was playing this game. And if you're EA right now, man, you really got to be kicking yourself. All right, so the producer is telling me things. Let me see. I'm not playing with the community yet, still working on the tech. So be a cool cat. And at the time, try not to ask me to join in and play. Just chill, sit back, be a member of the Panthers Den. Thank you for making me part of your day. And what that really means is I'm still figuring out the audio. And what I was doing earlier, as I'm learning, was I was streaming without telling people that I'm streaming. And so what would happen was I would end up hearing deep personal conversations about any and everything you can think of. And I felt bad, and I did not want to put this information out for privacy reasons. I'm pretty sure legally I could have, but that's not the point. I wouldn't want someone to do that to me, so I deleted that footage. It is gone. Didn't even last a day. So until I figure out how to do that, where I can remember to ask someone, hey, and let them know I'm streaming, I'm recording you, this is public, I'm gonna go ahead and wait on that. What else is the producer telling me? The producer's telling me you can follow me on Twitter. If you don't have Twitter and that's not your thing, if you check the About tab, it'll allow you to creepily scroll as if you are behind me staring at my phone, and you watch what I'm reposting, retweeting. So a lot of times I will also retweet whenever systems go live for the next gen systems, so maybe you'll get lucky that way. And what else? The producer's letting me know, understandably, times are rough. Not everyone can financially support the stream via tips, and all tips are appreciated but not asked for, non-refundable. You know how that works. But there are other ways you can do to show support. You can follow me on Twitch. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can have a conversation in the chat, and you could just be a cool cat. Hopefully a wake-up call for EA and DICE. Hopefully they make Battlefront 3 and continue support for 2. Yes. So going into the next part with the 19 million, if you're EA, right, you have to be kicking yourself. And the reason why you have to be kicking yourself, 19 million people are playing your game that you just put on a skeleton crew. There's no major updates to come to this game unless legally, in the rights they have, we don't know how contracts work behind the scenes, they're able to come on and give a little bit of something new. But even if they did, there is no microtransaction system, unless I missed it, in this game. Not to that nature. So that's 19, if just $1 per person, $19 million EA is going to miss because this game doesn't have microtransaction, which is funny because EA, not trying to throw shades, they're legally in issues right now with gambling and loot boxes and microtransactions and other situations. And it, like Kylo's saying, it's got to make them open their eyes and see some stuff, because people are hyped about Ubisoft doing a live action game. And Ubisoft, don't get me wrong, they're not the best, but they're one of the big major 5 companies. And what they've done with The Division, with Far Cry, and games of that nature, Watch Dogs, Assassin's Creed, a lot of people in the Star Wars community is like, give me that. I'll take a Division in the Star Wars universe, and I won't complain, I won't bat an eye. So EA's got to figure some stuff out. I think recently they said that I think there's going to be a Knights of the Old Republic game that is not designed by EA. So there goes another one. Another one bites the dust. Another one slips through the cracks, and EA won't have that. And that's, to me, that's, I don't know, that's interesting. It's very interesting. And I guess on the last part, there is a rumor, you know, nothing official, some things behind closed doors, but there is a rumor that there could possibly be a Battlefront 3 in the works. And a lot of times that's what happens. Skeleton crews work on something to keep it maintained, like the Division 2, and the whole time they're already working 2 or 3 years in post-production or pre-production or whatever the term is on the next game. So there could be a chance that Battlefront 3 is in the making already, and they're going to see all this and realize what they have and tweak it. So that'll be interesting. And what else is the producer saying? Anytime you see Nightbot, that's the producer. I don't have the ability to change the name, maybe later on in the future. Let's see. Like the show, don't know yet? Well, maybe you can follow and check me out another time. Thank you for making us a part of your day on video on demand. I really appreciate. I'm in double digits. You guys are watching it afterwards, and I greatly appreciate that. I'm waking up in the morning to find out I've got new followers, and that's new to me, and I appreciate that. You're too much of a cool cat. Do not let the Prime subs go to waste. Apparently there's something that's free and you get them every month and you can use them. And if I'm entertaining, maybe you can use it on me. With that out of the way, let's get into the game. And here we are, going against Taskmaster. Where is he at? Oh, and there he goes. Kicks me in the face. Doesn't care about my feelings. Why should he? He's a villain. And is he a villain, or is he just misunderstood? I don't know. These questions and more on today's stream. Probably not. Those questions are probably not going to be answered. See, I wish I could tell the superheroes, you take the big dude. I'm going to clear the ads. Okay? So you don't have to worry about any of the goons. I'll take care of them. I just need you to take care of Taskmaster. But no. I've got to help. Where you at? There you go. Oh, missed all that. I'll just fight you in the air. If that's what I got to do. Fight you in the air. If you hit exclamation point, there's some keywords that are some pretty cool things. One, if you hit exclamation point weather and the abbreviation of your state, I will go ahead and read off and tell everybody what is the weather looking like in your neighborhood. Thank you very much for the skin, for the compliment on the skin. It is I wish I could tell you like what comic that came from, but I honestly go everything gray for this crew. The only one in my crew that is allowed to wear colors is Mrs. Marvel. She's my main character, so you'll see her stunning with color, and everybody else, Hulk included. I try to find a gray. Oh, he's gonna hit me with it. I knew I couldn't get out of there in time. All right, let's go get some health, and then we'll get a power up and try to do some significant damage to this villain. Let's see, here we go. Oh wow, I just got here, man. And I just got here, Taskmaster. Taking my power just like that, dude. That's not nice. I'm over here swinging. There's nobody there. So I get over here. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Bring the damage. Bring the pain. All right, so you gotta, it's exclamation point, space, and then do that. Give that a try. So exclamation point, weather, space, and then if it's me, it'd be like FL for Florida. I've tried it with Florida spelled out, and I've tried it with FL, and I've got it to work for both. I'm still learning it, still figuring it out. And I really hope we get better skins. Boom. I don't know why I would want to put him in a dome. Oh man, you just gonna do that to me? Oh come on, I'm in the shield. It wasn't really a shield, but it's supposed to. That move, I cannot control this move. I just do it. Oh, okay, okay. All right. Well, I'll just run over here, grab something over here. The weather in California, cloudy, with the temperature of 45 Fahrenheit. The winds are blowing. I'm getting knocked because I'm reading the chat, but that's fine. Winds blowing from the east at 8 miles per hour. It doesn't rain in Southern California. Humidity is 66%. And oh my gosh. Focus, Rod. Focus. Multitask. Over here in Florida, for the most part, every time I read the weather, it's like 99% humidity, and they're not even lying. You can go outside, it feels like you're taking a shower. Okay, so you guys hardly get rain. I've been on the West Coast. No, I won't say the West Coast. I've been out west. I've lived out west when I was younger. I lived in Arizona, actually. Flagstaff, Phoenix, Arizona, Glendale. Lived there for a bit. So yeah, that's a different heat. Like if you've never been out west and you're like, man, I'm thinking about going out there. Like, how do I prepare for the West? Well, open up. No. Go to your oven, preheat the oven. Just whatever the default is. You don't worry about typing it in. And go ahead and wait for that to beep. And once that beeps, oh how? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you see that foolishness? Taskmaster had a little bit of life yet. I was getting ready to do, oh my goodness. I think exclamation point death does something too. I think it counts to death. I'm not sure. That one I'm still working on because I haven't messed with it. So that one I can't guarantee what's gonna happen there. I can tell you that much. Oh man, that was just heartbreaking. Let's see. All right, the weather for Florida. The conditions are clear with a temperature of 69 Fahrenheit. The winds are blowing from the south at 4 miles per hour, and the current humidity is 88%. Other words, just if you go outside, it's like you're taking a shower. But yeah, when I lived out west, so if you're just trying to get ready for, you're like, what do I do? Like, just preheat the oven, and then once the oven's preheated, then go ahead and just open the door and breathe it in. That's it. Just put your face to it and just breathe it in. And it's going to do something to you. And you're going to be like, what's this? Almost like your body's like heaving for air. Welcome to the West Coast. Another experience you could do is, it doesn't work in the shower, but let's say you're in the tub, right? As a kid, because no, I don't know any adult that takes a bath. Now, listen, if you're having a hard day at work and you're like, hey, look, I like to take baths, that's fine, because I've done it before, but I don't consider it a bath. I consider it like just you're sitting in the water, you're chilling with a nice whiskey or bourbon, whatever your thing is, whatever's in your sippy cup's in your sippy cup, and you're just kind of hanging out, and then you drain the water, turn on the shower, take a shower. There you go. That's the part you're getting clean. The part where you're sitting in your own whatever, after you get to a certain age, I just don't consider that anymore. But if you can remember, oh, I saw that happen. He was just gonna zap me. Do it and miss. Poke Buster. I'd like to introduce you to my friend. I was telling somebody I was watching another stream, and also this morning, did a great job on a stream this morning, got a lot of support that came through. I normally stream at actually like 5:30 to like 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. That's my thing. I'm like the morning ride for you to get to work and start your day and stream on whatever else you're streaming on. But man, that was actually pretty cool. We went ahead and raided someone, and this girl was like so happy and excited. She was just playing the game for the first time, and it was such a great vibe. So I mean, that's another reason I do it for, you know, for the community. I try to find someone else who is playing the game, maybe not a big following, and just kind of pass the love on. But wow, you're just gonna burn me in my face like that. I need to go get help. Leave me alone, please. Please leave me alone. Where is it? There it is. I need it. I was gonna get electrocuted on that. I'm gonna die trying to get health. Wouldn't that be sad? I'm trying to shoot me from long distance. Okay. Come on, Hulk. Let's just... Ooh, what's going on there? I thought he was walking on the ceiling like a Lionel Richie song. Don't blame the sunshine, don't blame on the moonlight. Good time. Can't control that beam. Alright guys, everybody get teamwork. Let's go. Is he stuck? Because he's not even moving. Guys, take advantage of this because he's gonna... Okay, there he goes. He's moving again. And he's moving. Oh my gosh. That happened so fast. Oh, come on. Thanks for helping me out. I really appreciate that. I gotta go get some life before this temporary adrenaline rush wears off. There we go. And the rocket's red flare, which is also a mission in this game. That's pretty cool on their half. Oh, get out of there, get out of there. That was close. That was close. Do I have any heroics anywhere? We did so much better on the last one, but we died. We died. What? Don't... Oh. That's okay. Kylo, I apologize. I don't know what that message was that was deleted, and the producer, aka the bot, went ahead and put you on timeout. I'm gonna have to try to... I gotta adjust that. I'm still learning this, and I'm assuming it... I don't know what to say. Like, I'm embarrassed. It's like I welcomed you into my house. Exactly. I welcomed you into my house and I'm like, hey man, have a seat, grab a beer, grab some bourbon, some whiskey, juice, water, whatever your thing is, whatever your vice is. What's in your sippy cup is in your sippy cup. We don't judge here. And then as soon as you pour whatever you pour in your cup, I come over. Oh my gosh, get out of there. Oh, did you see the way... It was like a heat-seeking missile. I need health. We did so much better on the first run. And then this one, we're struggling with this guy. He's a kid toasting us. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, get him up. I'll be a decoy. Let's do it. Got him up. There we go. Where's he at? Where's he at? Right there in front of me? Yeah. There you are. What's up, you toaster? Portable toaster. There we go. Just keep it coming. Oh, we lost somebody else. Oh, that was a short Hulk Buster. Oh, that was wrong. Come on, come on, come on, guys. We're right there. Like, oh my gosh, I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Get him. Where'd he go? Come on, guys. Camilla, let's... There we go. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Kalika-lika-low. Kalika-lika-low. We did it. Yeah, see, I gotta tweak that. I don't know why it does that, but it's also because I'm learning said bot. Learning said bot. Crazy looking Iron Man. Thank you. That's the second time I got that. I'm pretty simple. Like, my favorite ice cream is vanilla ice cream, so I keep it simple. And so it was simple to be like, hey, you know what? Let's have everybody rock gray. He looks like he's battered. He's been through some stuff. Let's everybody rock gray except for Miss Marvel. She's the only one to wear color. I just feel like it just pops. It's her team. She's running it. Let's see. So we got some gear. All right, there we go. Some more gear, upgrade modules, which we could have had the perfect stars. I'm surprised they let us get through that one, to be honest. We just got destroyed. We got destroyed. Also, if you hit, I'm gonna do it right now, exclamation point Marvel, it gives you the late breaking news for the Marvel game. Like if you're just curious, what's going on in Marvel? Well, here you go. No information on Clint, no information on Spider-Man, no information on Black Panther, no information on She-Hulk or Warhammer, and no information on Gear 2.0, cloning labs, and things of that nature. So if you're curious, look no more. I got you. I don't know why the devs don't do the same thing on their stream. I've sent them ideas about it. Well, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Now, the thing about the Discord, and I'll put the link in here for Discord. My gift and curse is I overanalyze and overthink everything. So, oh, that's not it. I hit the wrong button on the last part. Let's see. Tappity type. There you go. There's the Discord link. There's the information there if you don't have it. Now, the thing about the Discord, much like everything else, I just overthink everything. I think in my head, hey, look, what if I do get people who want a place to hang out and chill? So if you go on the Discord, it is probably, bearing any glitches as far as security and stuff, it is probably the biggest, most organized Discord for somebody who has nobody nobody in there. There's nobody in that Discord. I told someone the other day, I'm like, hey, you want to join my Discord? Because the Discord is literally, I'm gonna try, but you know what, I should do that. But see, I don't want to 8Ms Miller 8Ms in the streets of Toronto, if you know him. A lot of us in here, we love Miller and we hang out, we chill digitally online. But see, I just, out of respect, I'm a mod on his stream and everything, and in the chat, I don't want to be over there like, I feel like that's just weird. Like, hey guys, it's a nice party we're having, right? Yeah. Well, if you guys want to, I know another party next door. If you, exactly, King Miller is what we call him. So Miller Ross for president. Now our prime minister, I guess that's what it would be over there. But man, if you look again, if you take a second, I've got a room for like wrestling talk, or if you want to talk fights, if that's your thing. I got a thing called the spoiler room, where you can talk about anything for spoiling. I've got general conversations. I got late night, if you want to talk about some stuff late night. I've got a DJ bot in there that plays music, so you literally just tell it what song or what music to play and it plays it. It could play a playlist. You got voice chat, you got game chats. It's crazy. I'm still learning and figuring it out, but that's way too much in a Discord, where if I could retitle the Discord would be called Westworld, because it's just me and like 5 bots. And sometimes I go in there and it's sad. I go in there and I send a message to myself just to make sure it's working. I'm like, so type it, bump. Or when I go live or send a tweet out or something, my phone will update me of what's going in on my server, like I don't already know. But again, there's nobody in there. So just, yeah. So if you're in there, I'm happy that you're there. I'm happy. Thank you very much. Talk to the bots. See how they're doing, man. See how the bots are doing. So I guess what I do is I'll show you guys what I'm working on. I am working on just making sure all of this is cleaned up. We've streamed Thor, Black Widow, Kate, everybody basically going through their iconic missions, and now we're going through Iron Man's iconic missions. So what I should be doing is focusing on just running a mission and getting the headshots and then ending the mission. But what normally happens is I completely forget and end up finishing the mission, and that's what just happened recently. So maybe that's something I'll talk to Miller about, like, hey guys, you want to come to this chat? But again, that's how I feel like it's literally just taking, and yeah, I don't know, that seems kind of fishy. And I was surprised that one day I had woke up in the morning and he had followed this channel at night. I was like, whoa, that's okay. All right. All right, I'll take it. 8 M's. Appreciate you coming through. Okay. All right, so nothing else there to upgrade. That's the resources or the mats. I don't use anything if I don't have to. Like, I keep everything. Like, even the units and things I have here for the currency, I literally don't spend anything. I'm waiting for like Black Panther, Mother Ham Sandwich. I'm waiting for Captain Marvel. Who else? Wanda. Like, I'm looking for some other stars, and then, you know, I'll spec something on that. So let's see. Let's pick a mission. Mission doesn't matter because all I'm trying to do is get. We'll do the day that we'll do the Day of the Remains because it's a pretty spaced out mission. It's pretty fast. You don't have to finish the whole thing. There's some loot stuff in there that you can pick up. Is Black Panther my favorite hero? I want to say he's one of my favorite heroes. The reason why I picked the name Panther is I live in Florida, so it's not uncommon, give or take where you're at, to see an actual panther. And I look at panthers as being kind of like misunderstood because a panther doesn't exist. It's technically just a leopard with a rare genetic skin mutation. So if you see like a white or brown, or if it doesn't have the traditional leopard spots, it's normally a mutation. They're not really panthers. But I would say it's probably my number 2. It's a weird toss-up. I can say the heroes I like the Black Panther, Spider-Man, Superman, and Blue Marvel's another one that I like. So I wouldn't say Black Bolt is another one. So there's certain heroes where I really like the heroes. Your mascot in elementary was a panther. See, that'd have been cool. I didn't go to any school where there were like panthers. It was like, it was a rocket, it was a chief. Another one was a lighthouse. Who the hell makes their mascot a lighthouse? I mean, I get the fact that you're trying to be a beacon of hope for the kids, but I don't want a lighthouse. It can't do anything. And all the lighthouse is telling me is that the kids in this school get lost and they're gonna need to find a way back. And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if that's what we should do if we have kids that start picking schools based off of mascots. You know, if I'm like, hey, what's the mascots? The crossing guards. Well, you know what? I don't like the sound of that. I want my kids to aim a little higher. And then reality brings them back down to earth. Go ahead and break all this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, let's. Middle school was a Mustang. See, you had some cool, like, I don't know, maybe it's a California thing, maybe that's what it is, but you had really cool names. While I guess over here we don't have those cool names. That's probably what's wrong with us. It's probably one of the things that's wrong with us. Sheesh. Mustang sounds cool. Giant sounds cool. Even as a kid, like the movie, you like Little Giants. Like, that sounds pretty cool. And I was like, hey, we're the home of the what? Lighthouse. What? Lighthouse. What the hell is even that? Daddy, chill. The hell is even that? The lighthouse. Oh, it's something I won't tell my kids. I won't tell them that. Like, Daddy, who was your mascot as a kid? I don't know. You don't know? Nope, have no clue whatsoever. All right, team, I need you to take out the enemies. They're coming around. They realize I skipped them all. See, here they come. Okay, you guys don't have to fight them. I'll do it. You don't have to help. I will do it. Now, like we talked about earlier on the stream, that is ridiculous. 19 million people downloaded the free version of Battlefront 2. Game has been out for a while and went through patches and metas that have adjusted the ranking on players and heroes and villains, things of that nature, and people flock to this game with no microtransactions. Right? Yes, it is. I'm gonna try to get the I haven't spent time on it, but I'm gonna try to take the insert of that and put it together. Like, I think it'd be funny just whether or not I'm having a good game or the world is falling down around me, and then I press a button and I'm like, you get the whole thing. I get, Daddy, chill. What the hell is even that? Like, just I could just imagine this guy's like, hey, I'm just trying to live my life, man, and I got this dude over here telling me to chill. I don't know. I don't know. It's more than humorous. Okay, over 3 years old. Yeah, and that's crazy. 19 million. And you look at games like Rust that's picking up because of influencers, or yeah, go ahead and drop on him. There you go. He's dead. And Fall Guys, Among Us. There's two Wisps. I don't want to butcher the name, but it's like Wisp something. It's on Xbox, and I think it's on PC as well. Beautiful game. Look at that glitch. I love that that's still here. Did that turn me around? Did I just get discombobulated? Am I going the right way now? I don't know. I don't think I am. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. That glitch has been in here since the beta. If you fly, I can't tell you where I fly, but if you fly, it just starts spazzing out, and it just, okay, Miss Marvel, it just starts spazzing out and you get spun around. Please don't shoot at me. I'm only here for the guy with the logo that says he's the boss. Where's the boss? Hey, how you doing? Heard you're the boss. And I heard I was supposed to talk to you about maybe some timeshares. Listen, I know it sounds weird. All I need you to do is just listen to this conversation we're gonna have for 15 minutes. If you listen, I got some tickets for you. Why? You could have just said no, buddy. You could have just said no. Okay? It's a timeshare. You don't have to sign anything. Technically, we just want first, last, low payment of $29.99 a month. How's that sound to you? Okay, it's not something you're interested in. That's fine. Oh, that's hilarious. That's freaking hilarious. He hit me so hard, I end up waking up and hitting the wrong guy. That's not even the guy I was supposed to hit. Oh my gosh, this is the guy I was supposed to hit. This is the boss right here, Shockmut. And what did he do in his life to get caught? Shockmut. All right, you guys are the henchmen? Yeah, it's us. As the guy looks at his Uber villains list, where if you need a villain, you just Uber it, obviously, because that's what the future is. And the guy's like, need to come up with some nicknames for you guys. War dogs. I'm gonna call you Shockmut. That's what I'm gonna call you. Call you Shockmut. Think it's an awesome name. And then all the other henchmen had to be like, yeah, man, you got a cool name, man. They call you Shockmut. They just call me Watchdog number 7. And he was sitting there in the line like, yeah, that's me, Shockmut. I'm gonna get my own file in this game. All right, guys, team, I need you guys to keep them off me. Okay, I'm on fire. I'm burning up. Bomb. There goes one. It's gonna refresh some more. There we go. There we go. Just stay with it. I got all this gear going to my inventory because they didn't make the inventory that we play with big enough, and we don't have a better way to manage our inventory without getting it stashed somewhere else. Good times. Good times. I think he will get but oh my gosh, you son of a biscuit. Don't do it. Please don't. Please, I gotta go. I gotta go. It's right there. So close. There we go. I think we do get him because the conversations that Miller's been having is that the progress of it started off so early that it wasn't even finished, and then some of the stuff that came out was as if it has been finished, and it's further along than what the data mine showed. So I just think, as also as Miller's fake lawyer, at no point in time did Miller ever do anything that anybody thinks he did that might not be something that you would think he should or would do. again as his fake lawyer. He's just playing a video game that he's really interested in, and he's an awesome person all around. No further comments. But yeah, I think that's something they do. I mean, the goal is to keep putting out free characters. Why would you say no to it? I mean, the conversation's already out, the rumors out. You know, whether it's She-Hulk, Red Hulk, you know, the conversations are out already. Why let your fans down and do something different? The only time I can see where it's like, is when they said that you're gonna get free characters. I don't think they ever said you're gonna get free characters for the life of the game. I think it was like you're gonna get free downloadable content asterisk. I hope it isn't. But the cynical part of me makes me believe that there's a chance where we're gonna get in the year 2 or 3, and they're gonna say, well, the first 2 seasons were free. This third season, it's gonna cost you. Secure the area. That means I gotta go back. That means you guys didn't kill something. See, Hellhound is up. I blocked that one. That one I blocked. The other ones I don't didn't block. That one I blocked. Pin particle. Your face to the asphalt. Boom. You looking for this? Yeah, that was Don Cheadle. That was that was funny. Again, there was a lot of stuff that Marvel did in the movies, and there's some stuff they did bad, but it's just Marvel, and they've done so awesome by us that you don't look at certain movies or scenes and say, well, yeah, that was really lazy, that was crappy. But one of them was Don Cheadle and the role of um Warhammer, because the original wasn't it was it Thomas Howard? Howard Thomas? I can't remember. But the one that he's always like in movies, and the joke is always him saying, man, it's hard out here, man. I think he was in a movie like It's Hard Out Here for a Pimp or something. I don't remember what it was, but he was also in a Fox show. Move out of the way, he's gonna hit you. Empire. I just that move, they own me on that move. That's what it is. That's what it is. Exactly what it is. I just need to stop blocking that move because they own me. Can you stop and let me get this? Thank you. Missing every shot like a potato master that I am. But yeah, the funny thing about that scene, if you go back, he apparently wanted more money. Terrence Howard, I believe is his name. Yes, I looked over and you said it. Yep, there we go. Great minds think alike. Oh, see, I can block yours all day, bot. Go get an Energizer, buddy. Cap gotcha. But for some reason, the dudes with the shield, I just don't have that timing down. And it's funny. Yep, Empire for the show on Fox, which I believe just ended. And Hustle and Flow, it might have been the movie that he was in as a producer, who might be way, not might, is way too physical against a woman. Here in the Panthers Den, we don't condone on any violence unless it's, no, I'm not gonna say video game violence, because video games nowadays do some crazy just, you shouldn't be hitting people, and you sure as hell shouldn't be hitting women. So just want to make sure I clean that up before someone's like, what he said was, he said, oh, you met him. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. He seems like a pretty cool guy. I mean, he doesn't, seems like he has range, and he plays as a good actor. I'm pretty sure it kicks him that Marvel Universe got as big as it did, and he could have been a part of it. And that's crazy. Yeah, we're not gonna mess with those over there. We're just gonna fly right by that. Oh, I'm supposed to get headshots. See, there I go. I did it again. I need to be focused on getting headshots so I can knock out this challenge. And what am I doing? I'm over here beating the mission. Oh, the chest spawn over here, or did it already spawn? But yeah, he's got to be kicking himself. There's normally a chest. It spawns in like 3 different spots over here. Here it goes. Here it goes. Please fix this. Quality of life. I shouldn't have to stay super still to open up a box. or save a hostage. It's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. Oh, he was cool. Oh, and he let you take a pic. Yeah, then he is cool. Then he is cool, because some people you'll just see him and you're like, hey, what's up? But he let you take a picture and said, what's up? That's actually pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I worked in retail for almost 20 years. And because of working in retail for almost 20 years, I had the opportunity of working on like in some great locations, especially living in Florida. So it was like South Beach, Orlando, stuff like that. And that allowed me to meet a lot of celebrities, whether it was Neo, Puff Daddy, Timbaland, Young Jeezy, football players like Drew Brees, Dan Marino, Shaquille O'Neal, who else? LeBron James, D Wade, Kevin Hart. I'm over here dying. Stop trying to kill me. But no, seriously, I need to find health. So if there's a magical tree over here with some health in it, oh crap. One more hit. Ooh, that was beautiful. That means somebody got that final kill. So I was able to meet some pretty cool people. The coolest person I could have met, and I wasn't able to because I missed it. And I'm a big fan of him, Michael Jackson. And I get it, Michael Jackson, the kids. I don't believe he did it. I'm cynical. Don't get me wrong, I'm cynical. You ask me about Bill Cosby. Bill Cosby did that. He's a horrible person. Comedic genius. Horrible person. I listen to all music. Elvis. I had to stop watching or listening to Elvis music because Elvis, there's interviews that I didn't know about until like I don't know how recent, but he called like younger girls pearls, and that was his thing. And I guess at that time nobody batted an eye. But to me, I was like, yeah, we're not gonna do. Oh, where is it? Where's it coming from? Where's it coming from? That means the rocks. He's throwing the rocks. They're throwing them. Ooh, look at these dodges. Ooh, I don't even know what I'm dodging. The skill set just to mash a button. There we go. Let's overload it. All right, so trying to go for headshots. So Michael Jackson, and I don't think he did it for the fact that California Public Records of the case tried multiple times. They didn't find anything on him at all. Mind you, in the United States of America, he was literally, I won't say the most hated, but just people didn't like him. Like it was just he was too weird. He didn't like the same thing they liked. It was like, come on, Mike, do drugs. Get caught with a prostitute. Like again, there's nothing we condone here on this show. But Mike wasn't doing that. He was in Neverland Ranch, whatever he was doing. But anyways, every time they took this dude to court, this guy never lost. I don't mean like some R. Kelly never lost. We knew R. Kelly did it. Maybe you didn't. I knew he did it. The Boondocks did an episode or two about it. And I have no idea why the rest of America, the world, was like, I believe I can lie. I believe I can have a cold. See me lying every other day. He was lying, okay? Now, and with R. Kelly thing, some of the parents were just wild too because they okayed it. I'm pretty sure some other people behind closed doors knew about it. But the Michael Jackson thing, the thing I tell people about that is if you're not liked, you're not well received, isn't it so much easier to get you in something? And you're telling me with something where it was like Wacko Jacko, and everyone's like, ah, ha, 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 Michael Jackson, ha, 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 ha. You don't think it would be easy for anybody on either side to catch this dude doing something? You caught the dude, Jared, the Subway guy. You know, the guy that lost weight for Subway. You caught this dude and his friend with tons of information at their home, digital or not, and they're in jail. So you're telling me, and we like Jared, right? Nobody can say anything negative about Jared at the time, whether you ate Subway or not. It was like, man, this is a nice story. This is a nice story. But isn't that crazy that you couldn't find anything on this guy? And then the thing I learned after I looked at the public records is apparently like the 3-letter word, you know, the one you're not allowed to mention. If you mention them, they put you on a list. They were watching this guy for I think 5 or 7 years. They couldn't find anything on him. They literally raided his home and took computers and stuff and not once found anything. And everybody that took him to court in some way, shape, or form did it for the money and later came out and said that, or unfortunately took their own life, or whatever the case is, and it changed their life. But that's crazy. Because if it was really, 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 really true, I don't know, man. I don't think they'd be playing it on the radio. Because R. Kelly, yeah, R. Kelly he's in jail now. I don't think he's been proven for anything, but do you hear Bump and Grind on the radio? I don't think so. Space Jam 2 is coming out with LeBron James. You think they're going to ask him to do a cover? Do the soundtrack? Yeah, I don't think so. But anywho, I had the opportunity to meet Michael Jackson. And I missed that opportunity. I missed that opportunity because I had literally just left work at the mall and he decided to show up and sneak through the back door. And what he did was he had his bodyguards and stuff. And I heard the story the next day, which is a horrible story to hear. But he went through, not horrible really, but he went through and apparently asked every store, could you stay open, keep the doors open like a regular day? Because he wanted to just feel like a regular person. They're going to kick everybody out of the mall, close all the doors, and then let him in. They let this dude in. Michael goes through, starts shopping like normal. People find out. They start like breaking into the mall. The mall's full of people, employees that were supposed to go home, employees that called family members, and he's signing and autographing like uniforms and dollar bills and stuff. That's crazy. And I missed it. Just barely. So that one was like, man. But we are here. We are at the end. I appreciate everybody who followed, whether on demand or you did it live. I greatly appreciate it. You could have been anywhere in the world and you're here. Today we played a little bit on Iron Man, worked on his iconic mission. I don't know if we're going to do the same thing tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to play Division 2, which is a previous video for that as well. And we're probably going to jump into somebody else's stream as far as Raid, because I try to keep it going and I picked the same game. But again, you could have been anywhere in the world and you're here, and I greatly appreciate that. Now, if this is the first time here on the show, I'm the Dadadpanther. I'm a variety streamer, play a little bit of everything, but my two main games is Marvel's Avengers and The Division, in no special order. Okay, The Division is number one. Anyways, if you create anything, you are an artist, whether it's cutting somebody off in traffic, making pancakes, you know, the relationship you have with your loved ones, it's an art, okay? So you're an artist, you're a creator, understand that. This is precisely the time where artists go to work. There is no time for despair, no place for self-pity, no need for silence, no room for fear. We speak, we write, we do language. That is how civilizations heal. Once again, I'm the Dadadpanther. The vibe here is just chill, it's cool. I'm brand new to the scene. I've only been doing this since November, YouTube since October. I overanalyze, overthink. That's got to be good for something. Again, I'm going to go ahead and look and find someone to stream or pop into. So I'll take you through this process as I'm still learning. And basically what I do is I bring up the roster. I click Marvel's Avengers and I'm like, listen, who here is streaming the game? And who here has, let's see, who we going with? Feel like what I like to do is probably say, hey, listen, if you know somebody, go ahead and put them in there early on the show, and then I'll mark that person and we'll go take a look. Let's see, who do we got? Let's go with this person. I'm just your beautiful nightmare. I don't know exactly what that's all about, but that's what this person wants to go by. And it's kind of catchy. Kind of catchy. So we have that set up. Again, I'm working on making this process smoother, but it isn't right now. I literally just press buttons and try to figure this out. So now I'm here. Click the button that says raid. Just taking you through the whole show, taking you through the process. There we go. Oh, actually, no. We're gonna go a different direction. We're gonna go over here. All right. Emma Rose. Follow her. Been on a few of her streams, vice versa. So that's where we're gonna go in about 6 or 7 seconds. Again, you guys are awesome. Awesome. Could have been anywhere in the world and you're here. I will be back doing this again Eastern time about 5:30 to 6:30. Don't know whether or not it's going to be Division 2 or Marvel's Avengers. Don't know yet, but let's go. Let's go have some fun.
Say, hello,